As we know that we are studying, so why do we fall in this chapter? We are studying about the different types of the disease and the disease, their symptoms and the different terminology. We are describing it one by one, so that is improve our health and also improve our all the mental, social, and emotional, and also physical health. So one by one, so we are going to describing each and every term so that we can understand it with its clarity and also say, participate in the examinations and does also aggregate a good marks. So one by one, so we are discussing here. First of all, we take disease and its cause. Okay, so disease, 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 and its cause. Okay, disease. First of all, so what is disease? We will describe here. So disease, disease refer to very uh, to a disease. Right here, disease. A disease refers to, what does disease refer to? So disease refer to any conditions that refer to any condition. Okay, disease is a condition so which refers to that disturb or modified the bats dif, refer to that conditions that uh, modified modifies that modifies uh, uh, disturb our normal functioning of disturb disturb our normal functioning of physical well-being, means that normal functioning of living organisms of living organisms. So normal functioning of living organisms that includes that's indicates indicated by the symptoms. Okay, so that indicated by the symptoms. Then for the symptoms, then further we will describe the what is symptoms. 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 So symptoms is a symptoms of disease are indication that we, okay, symptoms of disease are indication that indications that you that we feel are being wrong, that we feel are being wrong, that we feels are being wrongs, so all beings wrongs, such such conditions such as cough, cold. Okay, such as cough, cold, uh, cough, cold, it and lose motions are different types of disease. Cough, cold, lose motions, etc. Okay, these are the symptoms can be recognized by results. So types of disease. So we will discuss about the types of disease. What is types of, so many types of disease on the basis of the different symptoms and the different base we will describe the many types of the disease. Here are the so on the basis of the depending upon the uh, depending upon the of the infections, period of the infections, depending upon the period of infections. So diseases are two types. So depending upon the period of infection, it is two types. Two types. First, we will study here chronic disease. Sorry. Now first disease is said to be the acute disease. Acute disease. Okay. These types of disease we will discuss about the acute disease, the disease which lasts only for a long, short period of time. The sorry, disease which last only for a very short period of times called acute disease. And these types of disease actually can be cured in very easily, and general disease is included in its example. Example, suppose that we are taking as a cough and cold is a cough, cold, loose motion, etc. And the second we will discuss about second disease is chronic disease. Chronic disease. What is the disease which lasts? The disease which lasts for very long period of time, even even lifetimes also. Long period of times or even lifetimes also. For lifetimes also, even as for long period of times as which even as a lifetime. Okay, so even lifetimes called chronic disease. Chronic disease. Example, if we take the example of these types of disease, we will say that's cancer, and so we can say that's AIDS. We can also say that's TB, tuberculosis, TB or tuberculosis, and also so we can say here TB, cancers, and tuberculosis, and elephantiasis disease also here. So elephantiasis disease. Okay. Now we will discuss about the disease, chronic disease and poor health. Okay. So chronic disease and poor health. So first we will discuss chronic disease. As we know that disease lasts a very long period of time, can be cured, cannot be cured easily, or in a short period of time, and maybe it's always a lifetime. So it is said to be the chronic disease is causes a poor conditions and the poor health, and also not only poor health but it can't be cured easily. So chronic diseases are that disturb our all parts of both diseases are poor functioning. Okay, so both disease either chronic or acute, chronic disease or acute, who have caused poor functioning. Okay, poor function that disturb our health, that disturb our body functioning, and chronic disease completely disturb our whole body and life also, that because it cannot be easily curable at a long period of time is operate our body. That is why we can say it's a very dangerous disease. We can say it's a very dangerous disease. So these are the disease definitions I have given you with the help of the definitions and well-being, so that you can understood it better. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.